Gender equity should not be a gender war. It should be a coalition project. Let me be clear. Women need men. Equality needs men. This is not to say that a girl needs a man in her life to become anything. It's to say that for we to make any progress as a society in terms of gender equity, in terms of creating more opportunities for women, to protect women, we need not only to respect men, we need to involve men. We respect and not all these walls we see being pushed by radical leftists. And to suggest otherwise is not only foolish, it's ignorant and it's simplistic idiocy. What do I mean? Let me talk about what I call the failure of modern feminism. The very idea that women can be whatever they want without the help of men shows the depth of ignorance. Here is an example. Let's talk about Afghanistan. During the Taliban pre-2001 era, there was almost zero female involvement in education. In 2001, when the US invaded, we saw that number change. As a matter of fact, as of 2018, there were over 3.5 million women in schools, in government, working with NGOs. By 2022, after the US had withdrawn, that number plummeted. We saw new rules. Currently, women are not allowed to go to school. As a matter of fact, those that will go have to be escorted by their male guardian. In other words, it took the men that these modern feminists so hate to actually protect the rights of women. To build anything that lasts, you need to go beyond individual will. You need structure, you need institution, you need laws, and most importantly, you need power within the society. I'm sorry if I don't sound politically correct. I am not here to be politically correct. For most of the cases of assault you hear on social media today, it takes men from that community to pound on the perpetrator. As a matter of fact, when they are arrested and taken to the police station, it is usually the male officers that are more aggressive towards the perpetrator. Men are not evil. Men are your allies. You need to work with men. That is why I'm not a fan of the word toxic masculinity. Again, this is not politically correct. I don't care. Reason is, while those that propagate that would argue that, this is not to say all men are toxic, but to describe toxic trait. Fine. Why don't you use the word toxic femininity? They are toxic women, but we did not carve out the word for them. Words are powerful. The moment you associate any gender, any trait to a particular word, you reinforce beliefs unintentionally. So friends, the central thesis or my central argument is simple. Women need men. Men are your allies. You need to work with men to create a more equal society for everyone. As always, I'm a fan of equity. I do not like radical leftist politics.